Okay. Well, I just recorded this whole video and now I've got to do it again because the SD card I was using was corrupted. So, hey you, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to make a very quick video talking about that. I definitely don't know the meaning of the term very quick. Talking about the S10 range of devices that have just been announced. They are due to launch in about a week from now, and I've had the chance to play around with them a little bit since their announcement. Seeing as we've got all of the devices available in the store that I work in, I've had the chance to use them and sort of get used to what they've got to offer now. The first thing I wanted to talk about was the design. They've gone for the completely new display, the Infinity O display, where you've got, on the S10 Plus, you've got the dual camera setup, which is really cool, and then on the S10 and S10e, you've got the single lens setup. I think the design of this display is actually really nice. You get used to it very quickly, and I don't really see a problem with the actual design itself. I think it's really appealing. When I've been using it, I was testing out certain things like games and taking videos, taking photos, watching YouTube videos, and just like with devices like the Honor View 20, which I've actually got a video coming out on soon, you just get completely immersed in it. It's just, you just forget that it's even there very quickly. Even more so than things like the notch on the OnePlus 6T, because I think with that, you can ignore it to an extent, but it's the area of the camera, and then it's also the area around it that it takes away with it. It sort of strips out this chunk of the display. Whereas with the Samsungs and with the Honor, you just have this tiny little cutout up the top, which doesn't really get in the way of anything, in my opinion anyway. I think it's a really cool idea, it's really innovative, it's sort of paving the way for, you know, the new Infinity future where they're going to eventually just get rid of it completely. The next thing about the design is the colours that they've introduced this year. So you've got the Prism White, Prism Green and Prism Black. And then for the S10e, you've got the Canary Yellow. And I think there's probably more devices, more colours out there that I've seen online, that I've seen in videos that may be coming to the UK as well, but we haven't got anything yet. The white is my favourite by far. Catching it in the right light just looks absolutely incredible, changes from blue to red. The green's quite nice as well, and the black is just black. If you get it in the right light, it's sort of like a champagne / grey kind of thing, but it's just black. The next thing I want to talk about was the cameras, of course, being that they've improved them and they've added an extra lens into all the models. So the S10 and S10 Plus have 3 cameras, standard, zoom, wide angle, and then the S10e has just the standard and wide angle. The wide angle is really cool because it's got supposedly the same viewing angle as the human eye, 123 degrees. I've been actually just walking around different places holding the device like this in the wide angle view mode with the full screen view on, and just panning it around and looking up and down and filming it and watching it back. It just looks so immersive and so cool. The actual picture quality and processing has seemed to improve from the S9 Plus as well. Again, I haven't had a chance to fully review it and fully take it out and do some test shots and test footage, but that's something that looks really good. And I think paired with the video modes, like the stabilization and the HDR10 Plus that's built into the video mode now, the camera on this phone is going to be one of the best on the market. The performance is something else that I wanted to mention because just from using it, even though they're mostly locked into the demo modes, I have tried out one of the ones that didn't have demo mode loaded on it as well. The smoothness of One UI on this phone is sort of, because it's so baked in there, it just works perfectly. It's got the new Exynos processor, of course, which runs on an 8nm chipset, I believe, and it just runs so smoothly, and I haven't seen any issues with it so far when I've been using it. No hiccups, no stutters on both the devices that I've tested out, but honestly, I think One UI is going to work a lot better on that phone even than it does on the S9 Plus and the Note 9, which still runs really well and looks really nice, but the S10 Plus is kind of built for that, or the S10 series is built for that operating system. Overall impressions, I think this is going to be easily one of, if not the biggest device of this year. Just wanted to say I'm really excited for this phone. This has been my most anticipated phone in a long time because it's such a dramatic change from what they've been doing recently. And yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. If anyone else is excited about it, just let me know. I think it's going to be a really cool thing to see progress, and I think the whole range of phones is going to be really interesting. I think I actually really like the S10e. Sort of holding it in my hand, this really compact form factor with the even bezels around the front and everything, and the little cutout, just looks really nice. So I'm excited for all of these phones as well. As soon as I get my hands on one, you'll definitely be hearing about it. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is I'm going to be going to this event called After Hours, which is a employee exclusive event for Samsung. So I'm going to get hands-on with the S10 series. I'm going to be learning all about the best features for them, probably have a couple of drinks, and hopefully get to see some other phones as well. So, let's go.